I want to lose weight and get in a bit of shape, but I am so addicted to sugary drinks and sodas. I almost drink nothing else than Coca-Cola and Red Bulls. I know it's not a WoW topic, but can you help me? You're wanting to lose weight, and you're addicted to sugary drinks and sodas. Where do you start? Okay, it's a good one. Oh man, there's so much to say. What do I say first? First thing I guess I should say is good job for recognizing that you're addicted to it. The first step of solving a problem is admitting there is one. I think for some people be like, oh no, I'm fine, you know, it's good, you know, life's fine. But like you realizing like, no, I'm gonna take some fucking personal responsibility and make a change in my life. I'm proud of you. That's cool, man. That's really dope. All right. At the end of the day, acknowledging that we have personal responsibility and acknowledging that we can change the path that we're on through conscious choices is a profound one, because not a lot of people believe that. Whether they, you know, think they do or don't. A lot of people think that they're victims of their situation, of their reality, instead of realizing that they're in control. And that my friend, is a pretty big realization. I think once you realize you're in control, I think what it starts with is making a choice. It's identity-driven behavior change. And what I mean by that is you can make a choice of, I'm gonna stop drinking soda, but next time you're tempted, it's very maybe difficult to stop drinking soda because you're like, you have a limited amount of willpower, right? Willpower, you can think about it as a resource, like mana. Once you're out of willpower, you can't make good choices anymore. You reset willpower by sleeping or eating, by sleeping. Anyway, so you don't want to necessarily rely on willpower, so you have to make it into a habit. Now, how do you make a new habit? The best way, in my opinion, is to wrap it into identity. So instead of saying, I'm going to quit soda, you think about, who is the person that I want to be? Who is the person that I want to be? Like mentally, you think about that. Am I the type of person that prioritizes health, or am I not? Am I that person or am I not? Now, if you want to become that person, then, you know, forgive yourself for not being that person for a while. You can make the choice to be that person, so it's time to move on. You make that choice, and now every action that you take is a vote for who you want to become. And that's a quote from James Clear, his book Atomic Habits, which is extraordinary. I would highly recommend it. But if you begin making the decision that I am going to prioritize my health, okay, that's important to me, you know, for whatever reason. Maybe it's health concerns, maybe you're doing it for to set a good role model for your son or daughter, your family, maybe you're trying to just live a healthier life. Whatever the reasons are, you have made the choice that I want to become healthier, period, the end. You've made that choice, great job. Now identify as that person. Like, what does that person look like? What do they do? What choices does that type of person make? Does a healthy person drink soda and stay up all night and, you know, skip their workouts? Or does a healthy person, you know, not stay up all night and I accidentally blocked a death coil there. That's kind of sick. Or does a healthy person, you know, maybe prioritize, you know, getting to bed early, skipping the soda, you know? What does that look like? How does that feel? And now all of a sudden, next time you're faced with the soda, it's not a matter of do I want it or not. It's, is this who I am? And if you answer, you know, like, oh, well, I'm gonna drink the soda anyway, guess what? You're not that healthy person anymore. It breaks your identity. And what's beautiful about it is, as humans, we don't like to break identity. Like, if we think we're the fastest runner in our school and then someone else beats us, we're like, no, like we need to work hard to get back there. If we think we're the smartest person in our math class, we identify as having that intelligence, and then someone proves that they're smarter by getting a better grade, it hurts our ego, right? And what's beautiful about setting this identity is like, okay, no, I have the identity of I'm gonna prioritize health and fitness. I am this person. You become it mentally first. It starts in here. It starts with a choice. And then from there, you can make the choice with, you can reinforce that identity with every decision that you make. You can reinforce the identity with every decision that you make every day, whether you're waking up on time or you're sleeping in for, you know, too late. If you're staying up all night, what does that say? Does that reinforce your identity or destroy your identity, right? And then every single thing that you do breaks or builds that identity. But it starts with making the choice in here and then following suit. It doesn't start with, oh, I'm gonna quit drinking soda, right? Have you made that choice or not? And if you haven't, then, you know, so be it. But if you have, it's time to follow through with your actions, right? And there's lots of different strategies on how you can do that. You know, one of them is setting up your environment for success, right? Not having sodas around. Maybe you start small and you just say, I'm gonna do 1 pack of sodas per week. And instead of those sodas being like in your room next to you and you just crack them open on cooldown, you're like putting the sodas in the back of the fridge and you're gonna say, I'm gonna do 1 pack of sodas a week. You know, that's like 2 a day. And then after a while, you find yourself going less and less because it's in like the back of the fridge and then the spare fridge in the garage, and like you barely ever see it, but you still allow yourself to do it. But then you slowly wane off. And then all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I could do 1 pack every 2 weeks. You know, I could do 1 pack a month. I could do, you know, okay, you know, I'm good. I don't need it anymore at all. Like, what's the next step? You know, and then you can slowly break habits. So starting small, creating an environment for success. Surrounding yourself with people that have the desired behavior that you're already seeking. Meaning, if your friends are all soda drinkers and they're all, you know, drinking soda over and over and over, wouldn't it be a hell of a lot easier if all your friends were drinking water and they're like, bro, why are you drinking soda? That's not good for you. You know, like, what are you doing, dude? You know, like, that would make it a lot easier to then stop drinking if all your friends were drinking water, right? So surrounding yourself in a friend group that's drinking water is another very helpful, actionable tip. Surrounding yourself with people like that. Another one is only drinking a soda after you do something that is already maybe really beneficial. And this is more of a crutch. It's more of a starter pack. But you know, if you really need that soda, say I'm only gonna drink a soda after I run a 5K. You know, I'm only gonna drink a soda after I run a 5K, or only gonna drink a soda after I hit my whole workout. You know, so at least you have to do something to get that thing. Like, am I saying that's what you should do? Probably not, but hey, it could help at the start to get you rolling of like, okay, might get you to do an entire run or an entire workout
baby.
that you might have skipped in the first place, right? And that's really helpful. I don't know, I could go on and on, but I would highly recommend reading Atomic Habits by James Clear if any of this stuff is resonating, because the book breaks down what I'm talking about and much more in like detail with really great examples and studies, and it's really rad. But basically, yeah, you can make behavior changes. It's possible, it's doable, and you have the power and the decision to curate the type of person you want to be. And that's step number 0, bro. Realizing that you have control, realizing that you have free will, right? And I think that is maybe not, you know, a lot of people might not believe that or think that they're a victim of circumstance. Anyway, that's a 10-minute answer to one question saying, how do I stop drinking soda? You guys like that?